everyone. I'm Abhilasha Sethia. I'm a chef, I'm an author, and I'm a food consultant, and I'm a grandmother. Today we're going to be shooting recipe number 3 as using spinach as a superfood, and you're going to be watching us on T2 online.
Hi, I'm Vidhi Beri. I'm a nutrition and child wellness coach. I am also the co-author with Abhilasha of A Superfood a Day, and we are excited to bring this spinach as a superfood in a very fun oriental dish today.
Yes, it has a tinge of kaffee lime, and you can call it a mixed combination of Thai and a bit of like using soba noodles.
Yeah, great. Let's get started.
So in this, I decided to use sesame oil.
Okay.
Just to give it a little bit of a like a combination of Japanese people use a lot of sesame oil. We for some reason in Indian cooking we just don't land up using so much of sesame oil. I don't know.
Considering tail is there,
Exactly.
very much there in our.
But I don't like. We just don't. At least I don't use. Like when I'm cooking Indian food, for some reason I don't land up using so much of.
But it's coming back.
But I think I'm going to start. I'm
yes.
going to start. It's healthier, right?
Yes, it is. Huh? In fact, we actually recommend fresh till oil for massages also.
Yes.
For skin, it's really good. Yeah.
So just adding some onions.
Okay.
Chopped onions. So in this, all the vegetables are cut into small cubes.
Okay. I think it changes the flavor in your mouth based on how you're experiencing it. Whether it's diced or finely chopped, larger pieces. When you see, even a capsicum, which is absolutely tiny in a pizza versus when you're eating it in a vegetable that's just sauteed, which is large pieces, the entire experience of the dish is different. So I think people do need to pay attention to how they're chopping things.
So now we add some chopped red capsicum.
So if you notice, we've been using a lot of different colored peppers, and peppers is something that it's not very well understood, but it's a great source of vitamin and adds that necessary orange and red into the diet. Otherwise everyone's only thinking carrot, tomatoes, beetroot, and this is one more vegetable that can be easily blended in. Gives a lot of crunch.
So in this recipe, that's why I try to use a lot of like onions again and this red capsicum. We're going to be adding some yellow corn to it, some zucchini, some mushrooms, and then of course the spinach puree.
Yes. And we'll have a very colorful result. So
yes, very colorful. And it's a totally hearty, like a bowl meal, one bowl meal, After this, you just don't need anything else. So you can, have it for like a lunch or for dinner.
And it makes sure that it, caters to all different age groups. Even a parent can enjoy it.
Everybody can enjoy eating this.
And a quick meal. That once you know what the basic prep is.
Actually a one-pot meal.
One pot meal, yes, for everyone.
So now we add the zucchini.
Just peeled and again cubed.
Yes, cubed. So this has a lot of veggies. And you can always be experimental. It's not necessary that you have to use exactly these same vegetables.
Yes.
I think one has to think of being seasonal. Yes. So in winters, it's good to use like the broccolis and green peas, snow peas. Snow peas is a good option.
For a child, I think that changes the dish entirely, which is great.
Yes.
So then they don't think it's a repeat. Also, do you feel that zucchini can be boiled, pureed and added to the spinach puree?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can easily add a puree if you want to,
For children who want to see lesser vegetables, sometimes
Exactly.
exactly.
So a lot of purees actually for my grandson.
Yeah.
Cooking a lot of times he doesn't want to eat this. So like even the palak puree is put into the dough, in the atta to make a paratha. And he loves paratha. So then like you're saying, you can add any puree, pumpkin puree. You can add any puree.
Yeah. Lauki for many children, lauki tori is not their close favorite vegetable also. So I think we could puree something like that.
But I just keep thinking, puree is a good option.
Yeah.
But eventually, they have to learn to eat.
Yeah, they have to learn to eat. And I think this is a great way to introduce them.
Yes. So I'm adding some mushrooms. I know some days are allergic to mushrooms, you can avoid the mushrooms and add something else, other veggies.
For sure. But I think we've grown up eating mushrooms and enjoyed it. And many of us are mildly or majorly allergic to nightshades. But we tend to, until we discover that, keep eating it.
Yes. So we just saute it about 5 to 7 minutes. And all these vegetables actually they don't take time to cook.
Yeah, they're
So
very
it
good.
cooks very very quick. And then I just want to talk a little bit of what we're going to be adding later. So this is a paste that's actually I made it at home. It's
Okay.
a fresh paste.
Okay.
So it has kaffir lime leaf, it has galangal,
Okay.
and it has basil leaf,
Yeah.
and a little bit of like the black peppercorn, just to add a little bit of spice to the whole thing because we're not adding any red chili. But of course, if you want, you can also add the dry red chili or one dry red chili if you want to make it a little more spicy.
Right.
I have not added, but we've just added peppercorn.
Okay, and that will give it that,
Yeah.
you know,
And
necessary
you can, while you just smell it, and you can just get the flavor of the kaffir lime and the basil.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's visible and we have the aroma in the room. So
And
it's
exactly like we were
terrible.
discussing earlier with the other spinach recipe. I feel these things you just feel, oh my god, let me just pick up from the supermarket. But actually it doesn't take more than even 5 minutes to make this.
Absolutely.
Always nicer to make it at home.
And we can keep the leaves and all of that ready in our fridge on a weekly basis. If we have
And
it in
also
our
this,
list.
if you make it
Yeah.
once, actually you can use it, a couple of times. You can just deep freeze it and just take it out. You can just make like small cubes and just take out like 1 cube at a time.
Okay, lovely. Then it lends itself to all kinds of family structures and the common complaint that we don't have our staff today or we're short staffed, and it becomes really quick in that sense. The cubing is great.
Always nicer to make it at home. Just adding a little bit of yellow corn.
And this is something we could use for our Thai curries as well.
Yes.
Okay, so
You can use it for Thai curry, you can use it for laksa.
okay.
You can also,
So it's versatile and it has multiple uses, not for the same dish again.
So now I'm just going to be adding this.
Of course, you'll be giving the portions that we've been using today to kind of make a dish that serves 3 or 4 people.
Yes, about I think 2 people. Because this, if you actually make this, you're just going to be making
Eating
this,
just
using
okay.
this. So you need to make it in a reasonably good quantity.
Okay. And of course, the noodle quantity can increase based on if it's an older child needs more carbohydrates, can add more noodles.
You can add noodles. If you don't want to add noodles, you can also eat it with rice, like brown rice, black rice.
What's really great is now we're getting a lot of noodle substitutes, which are definitely not refined flour. We're getting millet-based noodles, we're getting rice-based noodles. So that's a great new addition to make interesting meals without feeling guilty that we're using refined maida as such.
Yes. So just we leave it for about 5-7 minutes, for the flavor to kind of soak in into the vegetable.
Right.
And like earlier you asked, that instead of normal milk. So in this recipe we're going to be adding coconut. Because for Thai cooking, they usually use a lot of coconut. Like Southeast Asia, they'll end up using a lot of coconut milk in a lot of their food.
I think also in Indian coastal regions,
Yes.
especially where we are also near the ports, coconut is very widely available, and in the local cuisine it's very much there. It's just doesn't sometimes make it mainstream, or we feel it's too fattening or it's too heavy and it doesn't end up coming in, and it needs to. Because on a daily basis I have discovered, we found out a lot of Keralites swear by coconut in every way, and they say that's the secret to our good health.
Yeah.
So many parents ask this, as women we've been facing this post-COVID hair loss and all of that. I think coconut is the secret ingredient.
And also a lot of the cooking they use coconut. Even if you see the banana chips and all, you can actually eat, you can smell the coconut.
Coconut is great for skin and hair.
So now we can't forget this.
Yeah.
We have to add the spinach. The spinach puree. So sometimes, if you don't want like the spinach, you can actually just eat it without the spinach also.
Just the vegetables,
Just
with
the
whole
vegetables,
carbohydrate flavor
yes,
and noodles.
and noodles, yes.
it could actually just be a vegetable with a fried rice also.
Yes.
Where, you know, we arrange the fried rice,
Yes.
the egg fried rice or vegetable fried rice and have this.
They're separate like as a curry, you know.
Okay.
So I'm just adding salt.
It's a dark green now, and I'm guessing very soon it's going to become a very
The
nice
color is going
light.
to change. Yes, yes. As we add the coconut milk into it. So now we add. So like you said, you know, this color is going to change.
And we can totally tell our kids today that it's Thai curry with noodles.
So noodles again, you know, there are different options. You know, you can
Yeah.
use whatever noodles, like rice noodles you can use.
Yeah.
Like today, you're going to be using soba noodles.
Yeah.
So udon noodles.
Absolutely. And noodles, the texture is such that I think most children end up liking it. I mean, the colloquial chow mein is what we grew up eating, and now thank God we have healthier additions.
Yes. Now there's so many different options available. So we just have to leave it to, you know, simmer it for about, again, you know, 7 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
So that all the flavors are all absorbed, you know. Like we've added the spinach, we've added the coconut milk. So again, as you see, it's a very quick recipe. You know, once the prep is done, it just doesn't take long
Absolutely.
at all. This, you know, this is like done. So now I'm adding the soba noodles.
Okay, done. I can't wait to eat it before my children.
So you have to leave, you know, this much of, I think now it's kind of done.
Yeah, and it will also
Yeah,
keep,
because you don't want to,
dry.
you know, dry. Yeah, you don't want to dry it a little. But what you can do is, you know, if it does get a little dry, because if you're going to eat a little later and you've already done it,
Yeah.
then you can just add some boiling water to this.
Okay.
So now this is done. I'm sure you want to try because you say
Yeah.
you can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So I'm just going to give you a little bit of the. And
We'll add some of this. Or
yeah, add some peanuts,
crushed peanuts.
roasted and crushed, because again, you know, we like that crunchiness.
Yes.
And the most important thing is you have to add this. This is the Gondaraj Nimbu, and I just love the flavor of this,
Yes.
and I think
Totally
it goes
different.
very well with this. So just add a little bit of this, and the soba wonder, it's ready.
Yeah. Give a quick bite. It's very hot, but it's a very different flavor and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So again, if you want to make it like a little spicy, just sprinkle some chili flakes.
What is it's the right spice level,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Great. So stay tuned for more such fun recipes on Superfoods, and follow us on A Superfood a Day on Instagram.
Yes, some more interesting recipes coming your way. See you all soon. Bye bye.
Bye.